Keep it Pyro.
It's PyroRadio.com. Flip Life Radio, special guest Lioness in the building.
Zup.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. How you doing?
We're good.
Good.
So
we've been deep in debate.
We've been getting in it. What we do kind of on this show, we have like a different topic every week. And we've been wanting to do this discussion for quite a while. I've been thinking about who to get for to join us and talk about it. I saw your record and I thought this is perfect. When I tried to talk about this online today, I got hotted up and was like, no, just me. Like, they came at me like, wouldn't it be better that a black woman leads this discussion?
Oh, mad.
So I was like, that's the idea anyway. So I kind of, not for me. No, well, to bring someone that's relevant to the discussion with any of these kind of things. So the record, firstly.
Yes.
What inspired you to make this record?
Was you on Twitter today?
Yeah.
Was anyone else on Twitter today? Did you see all like the madness about black girls being dragged as per usual?
No.
That's
so
the
always
reason.
dragging them.
Always dragging us, right? And that's the reason why I made the tune, because when I wasn't doing music, I used to come on there and I used to see us being dragged, and I said to myself, you know what, one day if I come back to music, I'm going to make a song about this, because I'm not happy. I don't understand why we need to be dragged every second of every day. Like, why am I bants on the timeline?
So what happened today?
So today, I mean, I've got receipts. 1 second.
Let's do it.
I want to know.
Let's get into it.
I can't lie though. It's a regular thing though.
It's regular.
Yeah, it's mad regular. I ain't gonna lie.
But today in particular, we've got
people with names talking rubbish.
some people. Some people. Okay. Black girls always bantering about white girls and cooking, but if you really want to banter, the truth is, man, them don't want a girl that's smelling of chicken seasoning all day wearing an effing do-rag.
Wow. Deep.
You know, that's just one thing.
And who wrote that? A white girl?
This is somebody called Leon Knight. Don't know who this is.
So a man wrote that.
Oh yeah, but this is the thing. Like other races, that's a whole different thing. When my own race are coming for me,
that's a black guy.
So a black man wrote that.
Of course. This is my problem. This is why I wanted to talk about it, because as dark as my shade be, my own race should never shade me. So that's why I was like, all right, I'm about to talk to everyone about this.
Yeah.
But that was just one, and someone else has said this is an MC who I follow, so I found it really annoying. Black girls always going on about the struggle and white women taking the black men and blah blah, when these times you fresh just bought your pack of white girl hair and you're about to touch down on hella foundation, which like 5 shades lighter, and that fresh bleach cream.
Yeah.
Jeez. Who's that? Like an MC in the game?
It's an MC in the game, yes.
And you know what? A man don't feel like they can speak freer on this because no one really comes to back black girls.
No one.
Yeah.
So it's like you can really say whatever you like about them, man. No one's really gonna stop effing with you. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you look on how many likes these tweets are getting, they're getting hella likes. So that leads me to believe people are validating this, thinking, yeah, man, I agree with you.
Yeah.
We didn't even touch, because we've been talking such from a male perspective so far, I guess, with like relationships and stuff like that. Hadn't really thought about that side. That's just reminding me of like the conversation about black guys and white women, etc.
Yeah.
But I really don't have a problem with that. Like, they always say black girls and they group us as one. I have never had a problem with my black brother wanting to be with somebody of a different race. What's it got to do with me? If that's your preference, cool. It's up to you what you want. Just don't drag me in the process. If that's what you prefer, great, I'm happy for you. But don't be like putting me down in the midst of it because that's your preference. I don't get why that needs to happen.
I see that accusation get thrown at black girls, but I don't really see them doing it because I don't know. In my family, we got bare white people, and none of the black women are rejecting them or doing none of that. So I don't know. But I don't know. It is a situation where anyone feels like they can say anything, because I know black guys will say to me like, I won't deal with a black girl. You know what I'm saying, and they feel free to say it.
Free willy-nilly.
Like to say I'm not offended after they say it. Like it's okay. I'm like, rah. Can't just say, yeah, you know, black girls got bad attitudes. I'm like, what are you talking about?
The number one thing they love to say. And that's probably why some of us might not speak out on it, because they don't want to be seen as the stereotypical angry black female.
So what's the response been for you like so far since you put this out?
It's been a positive one from females. I think they're appreciating it. It's not to bring anyone down. It's just to say, do you know what? Let me raise us up for a moment, because we're always being put down. I've paid attention to how many mandem in the scene are supporting. Not many, not many at all. But it just, you know, it just confirms what I've been saying the whole time.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, I don't know, I'm the type of person, when I came back to music, I said, if I'm going to do music, I'm going to be telling you something. I'm not just going to do music for fun. And some people don't want to talk about these subjects, but I really don't care. I'm very passionate about this. So,
is there any pushback? Are you getting like people coming at you?
No one's coming at me.
They're just being
I'm
quiet.
ready. I'm waiting for that moment. I'm ready.
You're waiting for someone to call you the angry black woman. No one's
But you know what? You can, if you want to.
Yeah.
I've made hoodies and they're angry black female, and I go out and I wear it because that's what you think of me already before I've opened up my mouth to say anything. So, okay.
Also, what's wrong with being angry?
Can I be angry in life? Am I not allowed?
I'm gonna lie, like hip hop, grime, rap, bro, it's an angry thing, fam. Bare man are shouting all the time.
Where did people get them hoodies from before we move on?
Oh, they're not out yet. They're not even out yet. But I see you on there. I love that. I love that. The quick little plug.
Yeah.
Promoting black businesses.
Do you
Yes.
do you think it's an issue that primarily affects women?
Yeah, it does. Because things like bleaching, why do you think that happens? If people, if people of my complexion start bleaching, I think it's such a sad story because you've let everything get to you so much that your only thing to do now is bleach, because then you're going to be socially accepted in your mind.
Yeah,
that is the saddest thing to me, and I just want to grab everyone and shake them who bleach, because why?
I agree with you, it's a woman's problem, but bare man them are getting involved now.
Oh. Yeah.
With
like Vibes Cartel, like even like stars out here just
because they feel they look better or they appear better or they're more appealing when they're in that light. But that's what the media push. Do you know what I mean?
Also, it don't work. I can't lie. Early on in the show, my man said it works if you mix black salt with bleach at the right amounts. Yeah, it gets you the right complexion of like.
What? Why do you know that?
Basically, what happens if you bleach your skin? It doesn't actually make it lighter in the way you want. It actually makes your skin kind of grey. You understand?
Yeah,
that's why Vibes Cartel made that soap. He made like a soap that you put on to kind of give your skin that normal skin look. Because when people bleach their skin, it looks raw. So you look when you see some of the women, you're like, they don't look like they're light skin. You can tell they bleach their skin. So when you bleach your skin, you just look like someone who bleached their skin.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. They don't work like that.
Yeah, but you know what it is?
I don't think it looks good.
It doesn't, but some people prefer the bleach look to the black skin. So you have to just leave them.
It's madness,
you know what I mean? Some of them people have to just be left. Go and bleach away your melanin then.
Do you know what?
When global warming hits, and boy, you know what I mean?
Do you know what I saw the other day in Asda? There was a family, and it was a woman. She was the mother, and there was like 3 kids. She'd clearly been bleaching. So I've looked on the kids, and I've seen you've put bleach on your kids, and I wanted to drape her up.
Put it in bathwater. I told you, bathwater.
Because now you're forcing your own ideals on your kids, like,
crazy.
That's been going on for a long time as well. So.
But it's not just in the black community, in the Asian community, Indians, like
Latinos.
It's a huge problem. Yeah, Latino. Yeah.
Indians have a caste system, though, innit? And a lot of the caste system is based on. Like, do you understand?
On colorism.
Yeah, pretty much. That's basically what it is. Dark
literally.
Classes at the bottom, and so yeah.
I've got like Indian friends, and she said to me recently, I'm prettier than my sister because she's darker than me.
Yeah.
And they're happy to say this to me.
Like it's normal.
It's mad common, and people don't really get hotted for it.
No.
So do you say you haven't had any like drawbacks from this?
No.
Do you feel being a dark-skinned woman in this industry has held you back in other ways before this?
Yeah, lots of ways that's happened, and part of the reason why I stopped in the first place was because I would be told about my complexion daily.
Yeah.
And the type of person that I am, if I don't like something, I just remove myself.
Yeah.
I kept hearing A&R saying she'd be better if she was light-skinned. That whole sentence doesn't even make sense.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you're not saying she would get further.
Yeah, she would be better.
Yeah, I would be better at my craft if my skin was lighter.
Wow.
But I know what they mean to say. She might get further if she was of a lighter tone. But I'm gonna exactly. We can market her easier if she's. But can you get your words together? If you're gonna now say things like this, I need your sentences to be constructed well.
So some of that to the point made you feel not to continue.
Yeah, because I just think like is that the focus? I'm not gonna change how I am. So. And then I just stopped. But now, living life and being through some things, try and tell me that now. I'm going to break the doors. Try and stop me because of my complexion. Go on then. Like now it's a challenge. Now it's fun. Before, I think it's my mindset because I was younger. You know, things get to you. Oh, okay. So this is why I understand why people do things like go as far as bleach, because your mind just took you that far. But yeah.
Also, when you leave things out for so long, it gets to the extent where they become more valuable. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Black Panther movie's doing so well. It's just like we ain't seen nothing like that for so long.
It's a good time.
It's like,
for
right,
us.
okay, anything like this will do. Like, yo, we need this right now. We're clucking, you know what I mean?
Yep.
How did you manage to pull this lineup off with all these features?
Oh, do you know what it is? I thought I can't be the only person that's going through this or has gone through this. Someone else must have an opinion. So I spoke to Stush, good friend of Stush, good friend of Shiesty, good friend of Queenie, and they were all on board. Reached out to Leisha, reached out to Sims, tried to get other people as well. It wasn't just going to be that. I had like...
Well, that's a sick lineup anyway.
It turned out good, man. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So I'm just glad that we could... Oh, yeah, bars for them. I really love the tune, and like... I know people love to do this whole put females against each other stuff, but I thought if there's one time that we're all going to come together, it needs to be something of substance, and it's got to be this. And I don't really hear people comparing. It's more like it's a hard track and that's it.
Not on like a song making tip, but on like a bar, lyrics versus lyrics. Who's better rappers on average? American female MCs or British female MCs?
British.
Yeah, I think so too.
That was easy.
I was like, oh, we go in over here.
I feel like we go in on here, and I feel like we have to kind of.
Yeah.
Because they didn't used to care for UK, USA. Nowhere else used to care for us.
Extra. I feel like females here kind of are as good as the men to an extent, whereas it's not the same over there.
It's definitely not the same.
Well, something like that track is saying a lot more than a lot of what's out at the moment. So a lot of the grime tracks that are out at the moment, they're not saying anything that profound. You see what I'm saying? So you have to give credit where it's due, because a lot of these guys ain't saying anything. They're not saying anything we ain't heard before. They're not coming out with any new content. You know what I mean?
I defend a lot of these artists when I hear things like this, but I don't have time right now.
Give me one example for the men.
Of Stormzy.
What Stormzy said that we ain't heard before?
I'm not saying that we haven't, not that we haven't heard before, but not on the platform that he's brought it to.
Really?
I don't know.
What he said in the Brits the other day.
Exactly, that was important.
That was crazy.
Like bringing up issues like Grenfell talking about Theresa May, bringing up things like you're using your platform to say stuff.
You know, Stormzy, he should have been smart and stayed out of politics from the get-go. You know what I mean?
He did. He did. Believe me. He did a lot.
Politics was a nasty game. Because you know why? You know why? Because politics, the majority of us, politics ain't for us. Politics is not for our benefit. So as much as we can use things that have affected us to try and, you know what I mean? Anyway.
But that's music, though.
But he was going against politics as well.
Of course, but we don't have to bring it to politics.
Grenfell is for us, though. Grenfell is for us.
I don't know. It's a bit...
we ain't never going to forget Grenfell on this show.
Ever.
Do you think this is going to change like soon, where there will be record labels ready to sign artists like yourself?
I feel like social media is the thing that's made that change, because if I go out and I get all this following and everyone cares about me, labels are interested because I've done the groundwork. They don't have to do anything really.
That's true.
So once I've done everything, it's just like, oh, okay, cool, let's just polish it a bit. Let's just do you know what I mean?
Is that what you would want to do anyway, or would you rather do it yourself?
I'd rather do it myself if possible. If possible. But I feel like it's easier these days. Back in my time, you really wanted to get signed because they was going to help you get to and build you up, and do you know what I mean? But now you do everything yourself from your bedroom. Your phone.
Yeah, sick, man. So what's the next
You've done
plan?
Oh,
a lot of female... You're on a Never Soft song as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, years back.
Yeah. I was thinking of some hard female collaborations. Like, what are the best ones over here?
Big up Dynamite.
Always, of course, man. What do you think about that, actually, to bring it to that side of the discussion? Female collaborations. You've done one here that's very important. I guess there's a specific purpose for it.
Yeah.
But like when they just want to put women together in one space.
It annoys the life out of me. It irritates me because someone think, oh, I've got this good idea, and what I'll do is I'll get this person, that person, and I'll be the one that made this female tune. And like, it's not about us or the song, it's about them. They've put it together. That's one side of it. The second side is you want us to do a version of. You don't want us to just make the song. You want us to do a version of Game Over or
a male
version.
song.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then it's like when there's the big male songs, You don't want to get girls on it. Like, so if you're going to do a forward rhythm, you're not going to put a girl on there. You're going to say, oh, girls. Girls, you do a version. You're not going to be like, be on the version when some of us could really be on the version and murk. So that's why I find them annoying. But yeah, if I'm organising it, cool. Like, I'm doing it for the best interest. I've reached out to people I haven't even spoken to because really, it's something that needs to be spoken about. I need us to all get together in this moment. If you want to hate me secretly, that's up to you. I really don't care because I just feel like we need to get together and use our platform to do something that's worthy.
What's the favourite collab you've done?
Ooh, that's a good question. My collab with Getz. It was like 2011, I want to say.
Okay, sick.
Being with him in the studio was sick. It was a sick experience. So that was my favorite. Just how he is. He's just in there like, all right, I've got this idea. All right, cool. Try something. No, I don't like that. But what he done was sick. I need you to know what he done was sick. But he'll be like, no, I don't want that.
In the studio
it's really inspiring. So it was nice energy to be around. Yeah.
Dope, man. I guess what we've been trying to focus on, just back to the debate and what we needed to get to, is solutions. We haven't really touched on them, and we're trying to just before you walked in the door.
Yeah.
What other solutions do you really think there are for challenging these issues?
I just like this. I always use this as an example. Yeah. If you ask me, Ness, are you hungry? Because I've got sandwiches, I've got jam, and I've got peanut butter. If I just say to you, do you know what? I'll have jam. Done. Why do I need to be like peanut butter? Why is that even an option? Spend all my time bringing down peanut butter. Why?
Peanut butter is dope. I would have chose the peanut butter still.
I mean, I really wouldn't.
Nah, you know what? And that used to happen in the 2-pack and Biggie debates back in the day. I'd be like, I'm just big up the one you like without putting down the one you dislike.
This is it. Why do you have to put down when you like focus on what your thing is? Like, I don't like super malt, but I'm not gonna spend all my time telling you how much I don't like it.
No, I can't like super malt. It's dead.
Terrible. You bought one on the way here. Right there.
Puts in my pocket.
You see, and that's what happens. We don't need.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think you putting out this song is part of a solution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Art.
It is, man.
Discussion. You got any other solutions?
I said kill all white people earlier, but obviously that's a lot of work.
Yeah, Lioness didn't look
Really
impressed when you said that in the corner.
Rolled my eyes.
Some of them. Don't kill them all.
Murder is not sanctioned by the Flip Life Radio Show
or PyroRadio.com. Just Big Ben.
But it is by Terror Slim.
Okay, yeah, that was a recommendation by Terror Slim.
I'm joking. That was his idea. I'm nothing to do with racial cleansing or anything like that. Ethnic cleansing.
The show gets extreme sometimes.
I'm seeing.
Yeah. They don't mean it. They don't mean
white people. But
they don't mean it.
If they don't stop with all this light skin, lighty business, that might happen. Someone might do it. Do you know what I mean? Someone might take it upon themselves to try and do it. So, you know what I mean?
So what's next for you? What's your next project? What are you planning?
I'm trying to work on my album. I've got lots to talk about because I've been away for a long time. So I really want to explain why I've been away. And I feel like the only way that I can explain that is through an album. So that's what I'm slightly working on.
So personal stuff?
Yeah, very personal. So yeah, but I just want to still be in your faces every minute. Like, it's obviously I work full time.
Okay.
So it's a struggle working full time and doing this, but if you want something, you make it happen. Do you know what I mean?
I've seen you say before, like you do hip hop, grime, and rap.
Yeah.
Like, do you see them as something different, or do you see them as one thing, or do you approach them differently?
I approach them differently. As long as I like an instrumental, I'm on it. It could be rock. If I think I can do something to make it better, enhance it, then I'm on it. So yeah, but obviously grime, that's my love. That's my first love.
That's the one you go for first.
Yeah. So when I came back, I was like, yeah, I've got to do grime to just get back in the gist of things. Like,
how do you feel about how grime's grown?
It's amazing. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, because you've been here for a while and you've probably seen a few stages. Yeah. Did you think it would get to where it is now? Or did you think it would fizzle out at certain points?
I didn't think it would fizzle out. It was always going to be grime, but I thought it would always just be our thing.
Yeah,
but now it's just
local.
like, yeah.
Now it's international.
Now it's international. You got Canadians who love grime, Americans who love grime, Australians who love grime. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's our little UK thing. So it's nice.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
It is.
Are you, with the album, do you think you'll touch on more social topics like this, different ones?
Yeah, if something else riles me up, then yeah. Anything that annoys me, I'm fully talking about. But yeah.
Yeah. What about your socials? You let off on your socials about. So today, when this was all going on, you got stuck in.
Listen, if I've got a disciplinary tomorrow, I understand why. Because this is me all afternoon at work.
No, I'm like that as well.
In the phone.
I was going crazy today about other discussions, and that's why I probably didn't see this thing going on, because there's a lot going on with these murders that's been happening in North London, etc. Right, and there's people in the hip hop community, etc., and they were just blaming parents, and it wound me up like crazy. I was just like, yo.
I feel like parents are a factor.
Yeah, of course.
But not the main. There's so many different factors.
Yep.
And I even sparked a conversation yesterday because I mentioned drill. I said, is it wild of me to blame drill music for this? Talk to me.
Yeah, I was getting wild with people saying that as well. I can't lie.
And people was like, no, because da-da-da. And some people were like, yeah, totally, da-da-da. You know.
Since just to give my reflection on that, I suppose, because I've been discussing this today. My thing was just that these rappers, like, they're inspiring young people to do something with themselves in a way, just by making music.
Yeah.
So I feel like those rappers are saving lives in a way where I don't think no one's actually gonna go shoot no one specifically with that as the main reason. Again, so it's like, I'll say there's 0 times that's happened. So it's like I just try and avoid that focus because they want to blame us too much.
Yeah, I know. I get that 1,000%. That's why I've always been against blaming the music, especially with grime. Oh, it's so violent.
Exactly.
Oh, whatever.
But it's still a discussion to be had that we need to have,
because it's with the music and it's with the social media. Like, if something happens to you on social media and everyone sees it, you've just been buoyed in front of the world, you now need to redeem yourself. How are you going to do that? You're going to gas yourself up, get this, do this, because you want to do the same thing back, no?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's a fact too. Yeah. They were talking about that a lot, actually, even in the newspapers, man.
Yeah, we seen that happen with adults in America, Tupac and Biggie.
But remember that the Met Chief, what's her name? Cressida Dick. That's her name, innit? The Met Chief, the chief of the Met Police.
I don't know who that is.
Woman, she's a woman.
It's good that you know her name.
Yeah.
What's her name?
She's a Cressida Dick.
Dick, yeah.
Yeah, Dick.
No homo.
DC Dick. Anyway, she's actually the one who's actually wants to bring back the whole stop and search black people thing back in.
Yeah.
She's the one who said, you know what, we're gonna have to stop worrying about people's feelings, and we're just gonna have to go in and so all of this stuff that's been happening is actually beneficial to her, because she's a serious white supremacist.
I've seen black people asking for police to bring back stop and search.
It's all part of the plan.
There's been a few. I've seen a few rappers as well online talking about how a lot of, like, especially when it was the riots, talking about how we need to like start grassing people up and getting them locked up and stuff like that. So won't mention no names, but you know, I'm sure you put 2 and 2 together.
We're back to the rights, you know, not letting it go. Not letting them tweets and comments
certain
go.
things will make your whole feelings for years,
for years.
Hey, you know what? I always remember what my man tweeted in 2012. You know the ones like.
Trust me, I've had cases like some people have said things about me in 2010. I remember that, and I'm not effing with you to this day.
No
just
spuds
of that.
when I see you backstage.
No spuds, zero.
No
nothing.
spuds in the green room now.
Nothing.
Wow, shots on the album.
Maybe. Maybe.
You're from the grime scene proper, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think there'll ever be a Me Too movement out of the grime scene?
A Me Too movement. What do
You
you
know,
mean?
like all the actresses. You know the ones like the actresses just coming out now, like, man, they're moving mad style behind the scenes.
Well, like, you know, you had cases like my mum, Solo 4-5.
Yeah.
People were saying that, now we need to do better because certain man knew about it, and it was just like there was an undertone of people who knew he was a little bit, and didn't say. Oh, sorry, I thought you was.
No, carry on.
No, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not impossible. I hope it's not something that happens.
But nothing bad's happened to you in the game.
No.
That's a good look.
Everybody dies.
But Nova, that does kind of echo. Remember what was going on before? Remember we had a little debate on the social media around the time where DVS got locked up.
Yeah.
And I was telling you, it's true. You got a lot of dodgy business, and the problem is you got actually people supporting these artists that know full well that what these people are doing, and they support them. They'll back it for them. They'll go as far as, right, you understand? So yeah, it is one of them ones, man. Like,
That's something we need a whole show on. I can't lie. We will get to that.
Yeah, we got. Make sure you call me. But seriously,
He wasn't supposed to be here today. He just turned. He was rolled. Yeah. Whenever he comes, he gets a little extra.
Okay. You're the extra man.
Where can people get this record? Hear it?
You can get it on all digital platforms, baby. Make sure you just go out there, support the cause, stream, buy, do what you like. It's called DBT.
Yeah. And is there the solo version that's even out, or is it just?
No, it's not out. It's just if you catch it, you catch it.
Yeah. Because I was like, I was gonna play both. And I've got the video clip. I shared that today, etc.
Thank you for posting that.
So, and where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Lioness, and every other social network. I am at Lioness Official. Hit me up.
So, thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
And keep up the work, man.
Thank you very much.
Keep it pyro.